So, good morning, Ma. My name is Jubilin Tejada, and today I will defend all my papers. And first, I will defend my reaction paper, which is entitled The X and Y's. So, this film is a whirlwind of emotions, a Filipino comedy, romantic drama. It's a delightful mix of love, laughter, and introspection. This film follows with a visual story of Kali, Liza Soberano, a vlogger who believed that love is merely a game, and she found her ex Gio, Enrique Hill in real life, who broke her up and wanted to win her back. As Gio pursuing Kali, Kali came with up the thoughts of pranking Gio to test their loyalties, but it not ended well because they both ruined a relationship with this Gio's friend. And I love this line of Kali when she asked Gio about how she feel, like, am I not enough? May kulang ba sa akin? May mali ba sa akin? Pangit ba ako? Pangit ba yung katawan ko? Then why? 'Di ba? Like, that line is so sad. Hearing that line so sad. And also the film explored the complexities of modern relationship. So, despite everything happened, the movie has a happy ending, like other traditional movie where. And for conclusion, I will recommend this movie because I have witnessed how nice the movie were and the quality were all good, and this is a perfect for me. So I will recommend it. And why I choose this movie, because I love all the movies where Kati Garcia Molina directed, and this is one of my favorite. That's why I choose this. And this is also more people were relate to this commonly for those people who are in love or have a lover like me. So, what is the next question? The next question is, this is an example of reaction paper because it involves my feelings and thoughts, and also I have stated my opinion about how the movie is, and also why this is important. What it is important writing, or what is the important in writing this paper. The significant rather in writing this paper is to point, or to make people to make people uh, know your point, and also it will train you well in writing or in writing skills, or in also it makes your confident boost. So that's all. Second one is the reaction paper, which is entitled She's Dating the Gangster. It is also directed by Kati Garcia Molina. It is about high school love or teenage love. While watching this movie, there's a lot of emotion that I could express or I could review. First, let's start with the character. Daniel Padilla is a Kenji in that movie. He's a gangster, and also there are two Atinas. Athena Dizon, who is Catherine Bernardo in real life, and in the movie she is a clingy and cheerful woman or girl. And then Sophia Andres is the another Athena, and also she is the ex-lover of Kenji. The story revolves of a gangster and the two Athenas. When Athena broke up with Kenji, Kenji find a way to get Athena back, and suddenly she met unexpectedly Athena Dizon, and they made a contract to make the other Athena too jealous. That's the only way that could Kenji find. But as it goes by, they both fell in love, but in a short period of time, um, Athena Athena Dizon Athena Dizon sacrificed her love for Kenji for the reason that the mother of the other Athena said that Kenji should be get back with the other Athena because the other Athena has a disease, or before she died, she could experience truly love with Hindi. That's why the other Athena sacrifices her love for Kinji. But Kinji don't want to broke up with Athena, but they don't have a choice. That's why they broke up. But after years, they get together for the reason that the niece of the Athena find Kenji, and that's all. They have happy ending that like other movie where. And also I love the quality of the movie, the cinematography, the cinematography has a high quality, and the soundtrack of the movie is good. um, this is an amazing movie that I could recommend to all. So I choose this movie because I love the characters. And I love Katniel, and the movie left an amazing plot twist that I could remember every time I watch this movie. This is an example of review paper because I reviewed the characters, the how the movie was, and it also summarizes the movie using my own perspective. So, what I what is important writing this paper? The important of writing this paper is to develop our thinking capacity, our confidence to boost and to learn new things and new words. That's all for my review paper. Next one is my critic paper. My critic paper entitled The Three Idiots. The Three Idiots revolves about three friends pursuing a engineering. The names of the character are Raju, Farhan, and Rancho. As they navigating the ups and downs of college life, their bond serves the emotional anchor of the narrative. The cinematography and the music of the movie contribute significantly to overall appeal. Yet sometimes I am confused for they are using a Hindi language. That's why I have to open a subtitle in order for me to understand. Overall, the movie explores about the pressure and expectation of educational system and societal expectations, emphasizing the passion over conformity. The film delivers a message about pursuing one's true calling and redefining success beyond traditional norms. So why I choose this topic? Because my closest friend introduced me to this movie, and I love the movie. That's why I make a critic for this. And this is an example of critic paper because I criticize what is the movie is, and also I summarizes the significant event in the movie. The importance in writing this paper is to to express my thoughts and opinions, and also it improves my thinking capacity and ability to speak up well. That's all. I mean, for my position paper entitled The Injustice System in the Philippines, I in my introduction I have stated there that the injustice system of the Philippines is a complex web of unfairness. Yes, it is, because if you are born in poor status, it can easily for them to manipulate you. And for those individuals, influential individuals don't get punished for their sins that they committed for the reason that that the system in the Philippines favor the rich. So also the system of the Philippines face challenges like delay court proceeding and limited access of legal representation. According to 2018 World Justice Project Rule of Index Law, the Philippines rank as 102, rather 102 out of 113 in terms of efficiency in the criminal justice. Practically, respect. People don't respect or or known you if you have nothing or you are poor, poor. And also, to those individual influences, a lot of people honor them because they have something to provide with. So I am choosing this topic to make people realize that our justice in the Philippines is so poor and slow. So this is an example of position paper because it's based on facts, and I gathered information from credible sources, and also I have a supporting evidences. So the importance of writing this paper is to address the issue and to make everyone aware that the surrounding or our system, the Philippines is really poor, and to let people know what really going on to our nation. For my concept paper entitled The Effects of Bullying in Teenage Academic Performance, there are introduction, need of the study, background of the study, objective, methodology, research hypothesis, and research timeline. First, I will state my introduction. In my introduction, I have stated that bullying is a big problem to our society. When someone keep hurting another person on purpose, either verbal or in physical, it may occur in everywhere, in school, in workplace. Yeah, but mostly experience this kind of issue is those teenagers, those who are in school. So in my need of the study, it aims to shed light on various ways in which bullying impacts students' academic experiences. To make it more shorter, the school should be more attentive to observe students' behavior in order to avoid this kind of issue, which is the bullying. And the school should be a safe place for everyone to interact with or to study. In my background of the study, the study explores the effects of bullying on teens' academic performance. According to Zealand Ministry of Education, students who are bullied often experience depression and low self-esteem that may last for a lifetime. And for researcher Gordon, 2021, he stated that a person who are bullied may may experience hard time in trusting people that can impact their personal relationship. And last, for Espelage et al. 2003, when teenagers experience bullying, it can create an hassle and distressing environment that can hinder their ability to focus on their study. My objective to examine the effects of bullying on teenage academic performance. I will only state one out of three objectives. Here it is. Analyze the psychological impact of bullying on teens and potential influence on their academic achievements. For my methodology, to conduct this study, a mixed method approach will be employed, and the data will be collected through surveys. And for my research hypothesis, null hypothesis, there is no significant relationship between bullying and academic performance in teens. And for the alternative hypothesis, there is significant negative relationship between bullying and academic performance on teens. I have choose this topic because it is one of the common issues in our society, and it gives me inspiration to make a paper about this. And this is an example of concept paper for the reason that I follow the steps in making concept paper, and I have a evidence and cited some authors. That's all. And the importance in writing this paper is that it improves my capability to write a paper like this, and to have a critical thinking, and to improve my critical thinking skills. For my survey report entitled The Survey Report About 50 Random Students Allowance Every Day, the researcher conducted a survey in Korean National High School with the question, how much allowance do they have every day? The data was collected through face-to-face interview. And you can see in the pie chart that the 40% receive 50 pesos every day, and the 20% receive 40 pesos every day, and 14% for 60 pesos every day, and 10% for 70 and 35 pesos every day. The remaining 6% receive 100 pesos every day. Few students receive higher and lower amount of indicating a range of financial support from their parents to their children in school. I choose this topic for that it can relate to me. It related to me, rather, these topics, and I do believe that this is an example of a survey report because I surveyed people in order to answer my questions. And writing this paper is important because it improves my interacting skills, because I'm not fan of interacting different people. So yeah, that's all for my survey report. As a student, I can relate those papers to me because those issues has been in our society, that everyone experiences this kind of issues. And my learning about this paper is that it improves my writing skills and critical thinking that I could use in the future. For me, the hardest paper is the concept paper, which is it takes me time to make it, and the easiest one is the survey report because I only made it for for 5 hours. That's all.